Hello and welcome to this second session of Writer's Room Supernatural Dark Academia. I realized earlier today that we haven't given this series a name yet, but maybe we'll do that today. Uh, so, this is a monthly series of Writer's Room where we're creating a TV series centered on Supernatural Dark Academia. We did the first session last week where we did setup of the show and created the first season. And today we will create the second season. So if you don't have any idea about what's going on, go back and listen to the first episode and then this one, or watch it if you're watching this on YouTube. This is part of the Open Hearth gaming community, and we are using some safety tools. I won't go through all the details, but we have a set of lines and veils. We're using the X card, the open door policy, and the Open Hearth code of conduct. And I'm here with Kaya. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Kaya. My pronouns are she, her. I played in the first episode of Supernatural Dark Academia Writers Room last week. I'm excited to be back. But yeah.
Yeah, and I'm Anders, he, him. We have possibly a third player showing up. If so, we'll let them introduce themselves when they do show up. But we will get started in the meantime. I won't go through any of the rules since we did that first session in excruciating detail, probably, if you find rules explanations boring. But just get right into it. I'll just talk a little bit about what we're doing. So we're creating the second season of the series. The first season was 5 episodes. This season is and I just realized that I've screwed something up here, but I'll fix that. This season is 7 episodes. Um, and I'm just erasing some stuff that shouldn't be in the character keeper. Yeah, no, it's all gone. It was never there. Yeah, we're doing 7 episodes since we have a bit more time to focus on the actual plot. We'll just get straight into it. We won't do the bit where we first do showrunner, casting director, and those roles. We can go straight into writing the season since most of the stuff is already, the important stuff is already established. Yeah, Kaya, do you want to start us off?
Sure. Yeah, I will pick up, I think, I think I'll pick up staff writer. And I'll start with scene 1 of episode 1, our season premiere. I think that this is like I'll do the summary for scene 1. I think is the best thing for me to do here, which is I think the second semester of the school year begins. There is a heavy weight over the entire cast as people return from break and remember what happened last time around. Yeah. And then the other thing I will do as staff writer, I think, is also in scene 1 as a visual. I will say heavy fog surrounds the school as students return. No one can see outside the windows. See clearly through the windows. There we go.
Very cool. So I know at least for me, some of the events of the first season weren't really clear about all the details, but we don't need to worry about that. We can backfill that as we like when we write the new season. We can retroactively decide whatever we want about the previous season.
Oh, okay. So we could, for example, take up staff writer of season 1 and add more details to those scenes.
We could. I think it's more use. Yeah, we could do that. We could also like write the second season just assuming that things happened a certain way and maybe explain it there. But it works either way. I just don't want to get into too much details about season 1. But if we find that, oh, it would be really useful to have this planted there, then we can absolutely do that.
Got it. Makes sense.
Yeah. Cool. I think. Let's see. Yeah, I want just a kind of visual thing for the. Oh, I just realized that used a different. I thought I had updated these. Sorry, I didn't do the. I'll fix this when we take a break. I didn't change the format of the scene thing, so we don't have the purple bit for the production designer. I'll change that when I
It's
have.
just the two of us. If you want to take the minute to do it now, it's okay.
Yeah, let me see if it works to just do this. I'm not sure if it's the same number of lines. Yeah, cool. I'll fix this quickly then. This. Take the. No. Oh, right. Now I can take this. All done. Cool. I think we have a moment here with, let's see. Let's have Mr. Lawrence or Scott, played by Mark Hamill. Scott watches the students from a balcony and goes inside when spotted by and is spotted by who would spot them? Let's go with Leonora.
Yeah.
And let's see. What else? We have, because at the end of the first season, Scarlett died again, and Jamie was trapped in the maze. And something may have happened with that we don't know about. But I think we should have Leonora, Ray, and Ayana coming together. Yeah. Ray and Ayana meet in the dorms and greet each other awkwardly because they've been away over the break and yeah, weird things have happened and all of that. Cool. Your turn.
Yeah. I think I'd like to pick up producer real quick here.
Mhm.
I'll add a theme, which is how do I phrase this? I'm thinking about like consequences of your actions.
Yeah, you can have that as a. You can put it just like that.
Oh, perfect. Consequences of your actions. I guess taking responsibility.
Yeah, cool.
And then I think I'll add a recurring motif as well this time around. Um, we know that we have recurring motifs of spilled ink and stars in the cosmos in our series overview. We know in
Mhm.
season 1 we had hunting rabbits and foxes and birds of prey as a recurring motif. I think season 2 motif is sort of a variation or evolvement of that season 1 motif, which is that I think it is caged animals or
Ooh.
creatures, traps. I think that's a recurring motif.
Yeah, very cool. I think I will also be producer. I want a plot arc here of the attempted resurrection of Scarlet. And maybe they succeed and maybe not. I don't know, but someone or some people are going to try to uh, resurrect her again. Um, and what else do I want to do as producer? Let's see. Maybe I also want to add a motif. No, I think I don't have any more obvious ideas, so I'll pass the turn back to you.
Sounds good. All right, I'll take story editor. I think in episode 1, our season premiere, we a plot thread is I think our headmaster, when they trapped Jamie in the maze, they also trapped themselves with Jamie.
Ooh.
So I think I think it is a plot thread is reveal that the headmaster is quote unquote missing to the student body.
Mm-hmm.
Um uh in reality, Esme has been trapped with Jamie in the maze. So there's also room for, who's the temporary headmaster
Yeah.
to consider. But what I will also add, I'll add pondering. I actually don't know if I have anything else for story editor right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right back to you.
Yeah. I think I will be casting director. I think we need at least one more teacher, and probably we should have a couple more teachers. Because
Yeah.
right now we only have one who is active. Let's see. I'm looking at actors because that's how I do this. Ooh, we could have. Looking at Jordan Peele here, maybe
Ooh.
could be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Um, I'm going to add him to the cast. And I think he is. So we have Lawrence is the biology professor.
I believe we're also at a college, so could
Yeah,
be there could be several teachers for every subject if we wanted there to be.
absolutely, absolutely.
But
I
also we have
think
an arts building we haven't really been in.
yeah, yeah. Let's make him the arts teacher. Um,
Brilliant.
Cool. The arts professor, and he is, I'm not sure. I don't have anything more right now. I just want him in there. Yeah, that's two things for him. I'm not going to name him right now because I don't have an obvious idea. So back to you.
Yeah. I think. Ooh, I'll also become casting director for a second. I'm going to add I'm going to add two different characters, I think. Which first, I feel like we're at a rich academy, but we don't have a rich mean girl or like jock character, either of those two things. And I feel like they're genre appropriate.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add one of them, and then I'll also add another teacher. I'm just like, which
Made a list somewhere.
a list?
Yeah. Yeah, cool. No. Go ahead.
Okay. I was like, suggestions?
Yeah, no, not for this character, no.
Okay. Yeah, I will add a gosh. What are the words I'm trying to remember? Oh, like a sorority president. President
Yeah.
of the blank. I don't have a sorority name right now. Sorority. Um, um, but yeah, I think the classic rich mean girl. I think I will add uses her coldness and wealth as a defense. It is a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Um, and then I will add another professor. I think this is a professor of who isn't. Oh, actually, you know what? I won't add a professor. I will add the librarian.
Ooh.
Yeah, the head librarian of the school. Librarian of the school. Um, let's say, I think she is, or they are. Don't have particular gender in mind. I think they are warm, but actually no. How do I want to phrase this? I'm thinking about. Have you ever seen the trope where it's like a very sleepy person, like a very sleepy, lazy personality, but then sometimes they'll switch up and become the most competent person in the room.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm like comes off as unassuming is maybe the phrasing for this. But is
Secret badass.
Yeah, secret badass, or like, but is highly intelligent and observant. Yeah. I've spelled librarian wrong. I must fix this. There we go. And that is the end of my turn.
Yeah, cool. I will add another teacher, I think, or maybe the temporary headmaster. I'm gonna bring in Lucy Liu. I think maybe let's make her the temporary headmaster. She has a very different vibe from Tilda Swinton, I think. So that's a fun contrast. temporary headmaster. Used to work at the academy, but left for a different college back for this semester as a favor. So I don't think she likes it here, but she is.
What did she used to teach?
Oh yeah. That's fun. Who do we want her to butt heads with? Do we want her to butt heads with Scott, maybe? So that she's some kind of science teacher. Maybe not biology, maybe chemistry.
Yeah.
Academy as the chemistry professor. Yeah, cool. Now I'm done.
Brilliant. Also, it is a little bit after. We've only been playing for 20 minutes, but it is around the top of the hour. I know you usually like to take breaks then.
I think we can take breaks after an hour of play. I think that's since we started at technically supposed to start at 5:30. So
yes, you're right.
Yeah.
My bad.
No worries.
Great. Yeah. I will take up. Pondering. I was looking up names for the characters because I know that's a free move and I forgot to do it. I will take up Staff Rider.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think last plot beat I think for scene 1 here is the temporary headmaster makes a welcome speech. Headmaster makes a, let's say, an efficient welcome speech.
Yeah.
That sort of thing where it's like, oh, she's introduced herself, and then she's immediately left the room, kind of deal. And then I think the other thing I will do is I think I think to scene 3 of the same episode, Ray dreams of Scarlet calling for her as a plot beat.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's it for me. I'm gonna go back to looking up names and listening to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out someone for the librarian, and I have maybe Christoph Waltz, maybe. I think because he can go from very like light and kind of a trivial person to, but then you put Miss there, then we should have let's go with
no, it can be it can absolutely be a man. I was just looking at names.
Yeah, cool. I think he could do that. He would be interesting because like he can go from being very easygoing and kind of a what do you say, someone who seems like a pushover, to being he can play very competent, and he can go to being menacing if needed. So I think that could be fun. So I'm obviously casting directors. I've done one thing there. And let's see. What do I want to add more here? Maybe do you maybe want to add some kind of relationship here with the characters? So let's see. Lenora's. I think did we make it explicit that it was the ghost of Lenora's brother who was possessing Jamie, or was that
It
something?
was basically all. It was basically heavily implied, but we never
Yeah,
like canonly had a confrontation between the two or anything.
yeah. So I think her core drive right now, or maybe I'll put this as a plot. No, I can't do that. Yeah, I think she wants to. Her core drive right now is to find her brother and or Jamie and find out if they are the same person. I think that's like solving that mystery is what's driving her right now.
Yeah, we did find out that Scarlet. Scene 3 of episode 4. It says the summary for it is Scarlet and Lenora discover how Scarlet's death and Lenora's brother's disappearance are intimately connected.
Yeah, but we never explained what that meant, how they were connected.
Yeah. So we should we can establish that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. I've named I've named the sorority president girl Beverly. And I will keep looking up names for our librarian. But I think it is my turn, correct?
Yeah.
Great. I think I will do. I'll also pick up staff writer here for a second. And I think what I would like to add is I want to know what happens in scene 2. I think this is a plot beat is Leonora sets up a little like, what am I looking for? It's like altar or shrine. Sets up a little space in the dorm room to hang up Scarlet, to hang up pictures / drawings of Scarlet and her brother. Yeah. Or actually, no. I think it is Lenora sets up a new cork board, a new investigation cork board in the dorm room.
Ooh, yeah.
Cork board in the dorm room with Scarlet, her brother, and Jamie in having the biggest photos, basically.
Yeah.
Centered around Scarlet, her brother, and Jamie. Yeah, that's the phrasing. Centered around. There we go.
Cool. So Ted is here now.
Yeah, sorry. I got
Yeah.
some technical difficulties.
Yeah, no worries. I'm sorry about the link problem. I hope you got the new link in
Yeah.
reasonably quickly. Yeah, we have started playing. I don't know if you know anything about the game.
No. This is my first time.
Yeah,
So
cool. Then introduce yourself, and then I will explain the game, and then we will probably go on a quick break.
sorry. Yeah. Yeah, so hi, you already know me. And yeah, hey, I'm Ted. Uh, I've been playing here, for a few years. I've been playing RPGs
Mhm.
for quite a longer time. I have very big idea to this game is about, and I'm realizing that I'm not 10 minutes late, but 30 minutes, 40 minutes late because I. Okay, yeah, I cannot. I'm idiot. Okay, sorry about all
No,
of
no, no,
this.
that's fine. That's
Apologies.
fine.
Uh,
Yeah, we've played together before. I
I
don't
can
know
think
if
now.
you and Kaya have played anything.
Yeah,
I believe we have, yes. It was like a two shot or
uh,
something.
uh,
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think we've played a couple of games, but it's been a few years. So good
yeah,
to see you again. Yeah,
yeah.
I'll explain the game. I'll try to keep this brief, and I think you'll pick it up as we go along. It's not very complicated. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so you have the link to the Google Sheet, right? Otherwise, I'll just drop
Yeah,
it in.
yeah. Just
Yeah,
looking
cool.
at it.
Yeah. So what we're doing is we're creating a TV show, a TV series, and we take turns adding things to this show. On your turn, you pick one
Mhm.
of the roles, and the roles are color coded. So we have the showrunner who's responsible for the big picture, the overview of the whole series. We have the casting director who is responsible for casting the actors and also describing the characters and their drives and relationships.
Mhm.
We have the production designer, the purple bits here. They are responsible for scouting locations and describing cool special effects and that sort of thing. We have the
Mhm.
producer who's responsible for the big picture for this particular season that we're writing, and right now we're doing the second
Mhm.
season of this series. We have the story editor who's responsible for the overview for each episode. So this season has
Uh-huh.
7 episodes, and then finally, we have the staff writer who fills in the details about each scene in each episode.
Yeah.
So similar to Microscope, there's
Uh-huh.
kind of the top-down structure of you have a season. Each season has a number of episodes, and each episode has a
Uh-huh.
number of scenes. But we don't act out the scenes here. We just put
Yeah.
in details about what happens there, and we don't need to go like the structure
Uh-huh.
is fixed, so we have the episodes are set up in a particular order, but you can jump back and forth however you like, and you can start with a scene in an episode that we don't know anything about and just add a cool line of dialogue or a visual that or something that
Yeah.
happens that you want in that episode.
Mhm.
uh, so you on your turn you pick one of the roles, and then you do one or two things that's related to that role, and that's basically filling out one or two of the cells in the thing there. So if you pick staff writer, you can add a summary of a scene, and then you can jump to a different scene and say that, yeah, I want these characters to be in
Mhm.
this scene, that sort of thing. So one or two things.
Ah,
Uh,
I see.
yeah. And if you pick casting director, you can also name characters for
Yeah.
free. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
an action because that's just a small thing. And that's basically it. We keep going until time is up or we feel like we're finished. Um, so just to Kaya, do you want to summarize what happened in the first season, maybe?
Sure. In season 1 of Supernatural Dark Academia, we made a cast of characters at a college set in the 1950s to 60s. This is a broody drama mystery
Uh-huh.
with themes of class and classism and conspiracy. One of the main kind of plots of the series, well, the plot arcs overall were, we have one character by Scarlett Soto, who was recently resurrected from the dead but had amnesia, so she didn't quite know that, and so she was digging into her lost memories. There was a transfer student named Leonora who was investigating the disappearance of her brother, who disappeared on campus. So Scarlett and Lenora, as well as a journalist student named Ayana, joined forces to basically investigate everything going on at the college. We had a suspicious professor who reminded Lenora of her missing brother, Mr. Jamie Barrett, and so we were investigating what was going on with him. And there was also like a slow burn / discovery and realization of the supernatural. We also had another additional important character named Ray, who can see the dead, dreams of the dead, all of that. And her and Scarlett got really close. Scarlett ended up dying again at the end of the season. Leonora and Scarlett discovered that Scarlett's death and Leonora's brother disappearing were intimately connected. The suspicious teacher, Mr. Jamie Barrett, got trapped in an underground maze that's underneath the school. I think those are sort of the main kind of plot beats going on. The students discovered a mysterious book in the library. Ayana at one point got in trouble for sneaking into one of the science labs. But yeah, it is the rating and demographic of this is mature, sliding into young adult.
Yeah. So the supernatural stuff there's been some strange dreams, some visions. I don't know if they've actually seen a ghost. I don't think so, but ghosts
They
exist.
had a seance.
Yeah. That's true. And we don't know all the details about what happened in the first season because we didn't fill out everything. So if you figure out something like, oh, this could connect to something in the first season, can I add that there? Feel free to do so. We can backfill some stuff into the first season if we realize that we want something there.
Another thing is it was kind of like basically being worked into the narrative that Mr. Jamie Barrett, the suspicious teacher, is possessed by Leonora's brother. Like her brother is dead, and is possessing Mr. Jamie Barrett.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll take my turn and then I'll pass on to you, Tad, since Kaya just took her turn. So I'm going to be story editor, and I think, let's see, we have 7 episodes. I think in episode 6 we have a plot thread where Leonora, Ayana, and Ray try to resurrect Scarlett again because she has been resurrected once, but right now she's dead. So I think I want to put that in episode 6. We can move it later if we want to do that. And I think I want. What did we? We had various astronomical phenomena for episode titles the first season. I think I want to continue that, and I'll put this as. Let's see. Now I'm blanking on the. I'll put it as Equinox for now. I don't think that's what I really want, but I'll put that as the episode title. Yeah, for now. Cool. Tad, your turn.
Oh, okay. So, student who can talk to ghosts.
Yeah,
Just
that's Ray.
visions of, yeah.
You are cutting out a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's go to the episode 2, and well, I mean, we have to have a vision of death, someone somewhere,
Yeah.
and if we have character who can see death, so whose death is she gonna see in the second season? Well, let's give it to the uh yeah, let's go to the season episode 2, where what's her name? Sorry, I'm keep
Ray is the one who can see.
sees yeah sees vision of Ayana's death.
Ooh, a premonition.
And yeah,
That's cool.
Ayana's death.
Yeah. Do you want to add something more as a story editor? You can add to this episode or one of the others, as long as you stick to the yellow bits.
Yeah. I think in the, you know what? Let's give it. Let's give this episode a guest star,
Mm-hmm.
since we are like focusing on Ray, I guess, in this episode. We're gonna have her mother's visit.
Mm-hmm.
Her visit. Ray's mother visits, and
Yeah, cool. That is 2 things. So back to Kaya.
yeah,
Yeah. I will add to I'll do staff writer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll add to, I think, scene 1. I think, oh no, wait. Yeah, I'll add to see scene 1. Which is that a plot beat is that Ayana and Beverly have a secret rendezvous by the lake. I forgot how to spell rendezvous, but it's fine. Rendezvous. I'll fix it later. By the lake. I think this is a reveal that the two started dating over break.
Ooh.
But they're keeping it from everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think scene 2 is where Ray has. I think scene 2 is either where Ray's mother visits or Ray has a vision of Ayana's death. Which one happens first? Do we think? It could be both in the same scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray's mother visits. Yeah. I think scene 2 is when Ray's mother visits her. Ray's mother visits her on campus. So that is, I've added that plot beat in to scene 2. And that's it for me.
Cool. I usually like to take breaks after an hour, but since Tad just got here, Kaya, are you okay to go another half hour or just take a mid-game break?
Absolutely.
Cool. Then we'll keep going until the hour and take a break then. So it's my turn, and I think, yeah, I am going to add a needle drop. I'm going to be production designer, and for this, when Ray dreams of Scarlet, I'm going to drop in Ghost of Love by David Lynch, which is a very, very spooky song. Look it up if you haven't heard it. It's very cool, very spooky. So what else do I want to do as production designer? I think we have a sorority. Yeah, I think we should have the sorority house as a location. Sorority house. Yeah, I'll just add that. Yep, those were my two things. Tad, on to you.
Yeah, let's. I did story editor, I did star writing, so let's also do the production design
Mm-hmm.
and what are other things I can do?
Yeah, as a production designer, the primary things you do is
Wardrobe effect.
Yeah, if you want to describe like the style of clothing, either for a particular character or for the cast as a whole, you can do that. You can add if there's like some special effect that's recurring, like the vampire turning to dust on Buffy that's showing up all the time. That's a thing you
Yeah.
can do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I think there should be a special effect for the resemblance between Leonora's brother and Mr. Barrett, at least a resemblance of their voice, where
Ooh.
you get
Like the
when he's speaking, you get kind of her passing to the memories of her brother, and then their voices sounding as they are talking over each other.
Yeah. The voice doubling. Yeah.
And for the second one, some location. Uh, and okay, you know what? I will just cast uh my recurring character I created.
Hmm.
Uh, let's give it to Ming Na Wen.
You're cutting out a bit.
Ming Na Wen. How's it? The uh, actress from Everything All at Once, or what's the whole name, or from
Oh
Agents of
yeah.
Shield, or from Legend. Okay, yeah, and that's my
Yeah.
turn.
So did you do production designer or casting director?
Production designer. Uh,
Yeah.
wait, those are the same thing or different? Sorry, I. Oh,
Yeah. If you want to
oh,
cast,
okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Those are different
Uh,
roles, and that's
no.
just to keep some structure to the game.
Okay. Uh, okay. Casting, but where's the casting director? She.
That's the
It doesn't have a.
blue.
Oh, it's there. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, that's a. It's
Yeah. Yes. Sorry.
yeah.
I think that's just my color blindness, and I'm just seeing the blue and purple as the
Oh,
same color.
sorry. Yeah,
So
I should have asked about that.
yeah, now
Yeah.
that's on me. I'm now seeing the problem. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So let's delete that and do one more production design. So we have the effect, and uh, I will, and let's create a new location. Uh,
Did you write the effect thing down somewhere?
yeah,
I'm just
I
seeing.
will. I will finish. Yeah. Yeah. The uh, combining voice effect,
Yeah.
voices combine for. Does the brother have a name?
Oh, good question. I don't think so. I don't think we named the brother, right, Kaya? No.
Named the teacher, but not the brother.
Hmm.
And Mr. Barrett. Mm, and so we have dormitory, library, lake, arts building. Uh, oh yeah, I think what we have to get. One last thing is the headmaster's office.
Oh, yeah. Ming Na Wen is
Uh,
the actress you were talking about, I think.
yeah. Office and uh, let's say it's a room with wooden walls, with the wooden panels and uh, dark wood panels, walls, and oh yeah, for some reason there are no windows.
Ooh, that's very cool.
in the office. And massive wooden table in the middle, and there is no chair for visitors.
Yeah, that's a power move. Cool. Kaya, your turn.
Yeah. So,
Oh, do we not go to you after Tad?
Oh, is it my turn? No, I think it's your turn. You did, and then I went, and then I passed to Tad. So
Oh, yes, I see. Okay, great. Yeah, I'll pick it up. I think um in a parallel to season 1, I think episode 3 scene 1 also starts with the students studying in the library.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, Ayana, Ray, and Leonora study in the library. There is a gap where Scarlet should be. And I think another plot beat in this scene is that, we saw the librarian in the background of season 1. We knew he was there. But I think we are finally officially introduced to the librarian, who I did name Mr. Benjamin Klein. Mr. Benjamin Klein swings by to check on the students and give them a book recommendation and give him a book recommendation based on something he saw them enjoying last semester. The Strange Journal. So yeah. Those are my 2 plot details.
Cool. My turn. Ooh. I think we need to bring Mr. Lawrence in some way. We had him watching the students arriving in episode 1. Or maybe
Is he
I want
to work on freeing Esme from the maze, do you think?
Yeah, probably. That seems like a thing he should be interested in. And I think he doesn't want the temporary headmaster to know about it. So, yeah, let's have a scene in episode 2 or. Yeah, let's have that at the end of episode 2, in the third scene there. Mr. Lawrence sets up or convinces the temporary headmaster to let him set up an experiment in the basement near the entrance to the underground maze, which she doesn't know about. And I'll add, I think this is taking place in the headmaster's office. Yeah, Cool. Those were my two things. So it's Tad's turn.
Yeah. All right, I think I will just backfill so we are not, confused by things. I will just backfill my casting thing.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, it's Van. Never mind. And then I will. You know what? I will take the thing I thought we should establish, which is Leonora's brother. And and I can establish something about him.
Mm-hmm.
Was anything important already established about him outside possessing the guy?
I don't think so. Not that I remember.
Sorry, repeat the question for me.
Was anything already established about Leonora's brother? Leonora's brother?
We, other than him possibly possessing Jamie, and he was involved in Scarlett's original death. That was established.
Ah,
But we didn't establish how he was involved with her death. Just that she was involved. He was involved with it.
Yeah, his
all right.
disappearance and her death is connected, closely connected, but we don't know how.
Yeah. So you could definitely establish what that connection is, or something
Yeah.
off of that, etc.
Ah. Let's establish that oh yeah, he was a pastor, and
I think he was a student at the.
okay, sorry, okay. Well then, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
because he
same age.
disappeared
Okay,
before his graduation. So yeah, he was a.
okay,
he was a
sorry,
student.
apology. Yeah, okay. Well, then. hmm, uh, let's say he was a biker and had a a rebel, at least visage, or like aura. And his name would be Roman Knox. And
Cool.
that was my turn.
Kaya, your turn.
Yeah, of course. I think. I think I want to add to. I think I want to do. Sorry, I'm pondering actually. I think I'll do production designer here. And I would like to add something to production design, and then I think I'm going to add a description description to the sorority house, if that's okay with you, Anders, because I believe
Yeah,
you
yeah,
added
absolutely. I just wanted to add it. I didn't have a strong idea for what it would look like.
Perfect. Great. I think as a production design element, I think I would like to add that Ayana and Beverly are always wearing complementary colors to each other. Yeah. And then I think I'll add the description to the sorority house. And I think it is I think this is the newest building on campus. And it but fashioned to look like an old Victorian house. Towers included. Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to do something else?
That's 2 elements.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, cool. Then
No,
it's
you're
my
fine.
turn. I'm going to be a story editor, and I'm going to change the title because I remembered what the word was. It's eclipse, not equinox. That's what I wanted, so I'm going to do that. And let's see. I'm going to name the first episode False Dawn. That's the time. That's like before. If I remember this correctly, this is when like the sun reflects. The sun hasn't risen yet, but it's reflecting off the clouds, so you get kind of a. It's not actually the sun isn't rising, but you're getting things a bit lighter because the sun is reflecting. Yeah, cool. Those were my things. Tad.
All right, you know what? I just came up with, good astronomical term to name an episode.
Yeah.
It's about vision, so let's go with parallax.
Yeah. That's good.
Which is, you know what it is. And I've been to astronomy camp several times in my life, so I have second thing. So all right, let's give it to just absolutely random place somewhere in like episode. Let's go for episode 5. It is revealed that temporary headmaster used to be married to the art professor,
Another
Mr.
breakup.
Lawrence.
Yeah, we had
He's had 2 divorces.
Yeah. The original headmaster was married to Mr. Lawrence before, so.
Oh no! Okay, so no. That's
No. It's fine. It's fine. That's
Yeah,
good.
okay.
I like it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's very fun.
He's
Who
been married to
was the
everyone.
most recent divorce? I think is my following question. Who was the first wife and who was the second?
Yeah. Well, it's your turn. You can dig into that if you want to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just imagining this man like, oh my god, I don't have to work under my ex-wife. Oh no!
And then his other ex-wife shows up. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, Kaya, it's your turn.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go into casting director for a second here. And I think I'd like to cast I'd like to cast Mr. Jamie Barrett
Mhm.
after 20 years. I'm going to cast him as Aldris Hodge. So Aldris Hodge.
Ah, good
Um,
guy.
yeah. He's in Leverage, if you've ever watched Leverage. But yeah, and
Oh
then I
yeah.
think I'd also like to cast Beverly, but I'm still looking for a picture. Um,
Mhm.
so I will come back to it.
Cool.
Awesome.
Um, I it's my turn. Um, let's see. I think I want to get Mr. Klein, the librarian, involved a bit more here. Um, yeah. Oh, actually, I'll do casting director. I think um, he has a cordial friendship with the arts professor. And I think, what else do I want to add here? No, I think that's it. Let's take our break here, and we'll come back at 10 past.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I will pause the recording. And we're back. And Tad, I think it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah. I finally read in calmly read through the first season. So, you know, I should be on board from now on with everything. And yeah, let's uh add something to a scene as a staff writer. So uh yeah, we have wait, what? Oh, I cannot like create a new scene. Uh
No, it's a fixed number of scenes uh, per episode.
yeah, I
But
see, I see.
if you have
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that's like a minor bit, you can add it to one of the existing scenes.
Oh, okay, I see, I see. Sorry. Uh that is a oh, okay, that's episode. Uh okay, first of all, we have a theme of caged animals.
Mhm.
But there are no caged animals ever seen anywhere. So let's say that when Anna and Beverly have a rendezvous by the lake, uh, there is a there is a several. cages with birds of prey in the background,
Hmm.
and they seem to be nervous and disturbing.
Cool.
And for my second detail, well, there we have a resurrection scene. And yeah, we see that somebody is secretly watching them from a hole in the wall. And passing on. Those were two
Cool.
things.
Yeah, Kaya.
Hello. I think I will be a staff writer.
Hmm.
Need a second to decide where I should go. I think I'll add the one more detail to episode 3, scene 1, which is that Leonora goes to fetch said book recommendation. It is a set to fetch said book rec. It is a piece about, I think it is, how do I phrase this? It is a collection of research, quote unquote, about the supernatural. Yeah. Someone's how do I phrase this? Sorry, I'm thinking about like it's about like ghosts and possession, essentially.
Yeah.
Said book. Yeah. So I think it is very much like it is a book on, it is documentation of ghosts, documentation of ghosts and possession. Mission filed in the nonfiction. Yeah, and then I will add another detail to. I think. Um. Oh. I think also in episode 3, scene 2, I think Ray talks to Ayana in private. Ray talks to Ayana in private about about their possible death. And actually, I think this probably goes in summary instead of plot beats. I'll put this. So Ray talks to Yana in private about their possible death, and what Ray saw. and then starts to almost interrogate what is going on in Ayana's life. Ayana is unusually non-cooperative. They're hiding secrets in a way they never do. I think that's the summary.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then I guess it's my turn. I think, let's see, episode 3. No, I think in episode 4, oh, wait. Trying to figure out where I want to put this. No, I think this is in episode 5. I'm going to be a story editor here. I think Ayana, Ray, and Leonora all have visions/dreams about Scarlet. And yeah, in episode 4, I think a plot thread is that Mr. Klein and did we name the arts professor? No. And the arts professor have a fight over Klein helping directing the students towards the ghost book. Yeah, those were my 2 things. Tad.
All right. Let's go yellow. And well, I'm thinking, someone has to make this. Let's name the last episode of the season. Equinox, but the Nox is in, brackets because, Nox is also the name of character. It's with K, but I can't make that fully, so probably maybe well, and one more thing. You know what? I feel that what's her name, Beverly, should get some sort of storyline of her own, at least for an episode, somewhere.
Definitely.
But there's not that much. Yeah, let's go for episode 4.
I think it could be fun to bring her in with like the main cast students, but she should definitely have like a focus episode.
Yeah. Well, I think that there should be something, about that sorority that is, kind of special and weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that Beverly finds like a not chronicle book, or what am I trying to say?
Oh yeah,
Like a
yeah,
book
yeah.
on history of the sorority. Chronicle
Chronicle
of the
works.
sorority going to, and it hints on founders being involved with supernatural. With, I guess, that could be expanded on if someone takes it on as a scene writer,
Mm-hmm.
and pass it on.
Cool, Kaya.
Yeah, I think I would like to staff writer here. And I want to add to scene 3 of episode 4. I think as a plot beat, Ayana and Beverly's relationship is discovered by Ayana's friend group. So Ray and Leonora, etc. I think I'd also like to add, I think to scene 1 of episode 6, I think the resurrection initially fails until the person watching reveals themselves and gives them a key item necessary for bringing Scarlet back.
Ooh.
Back that they were missing. Yeah. Um. And that is 2 for me.
Cool, my turn. I want to add something with the caged animals. I think if everyone's okay with it, I think Mr. Lawrence has some like lab rats in cages when he sets up this experiment thing. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that makes sense as a visual, so I guess I'm production designer. Lab rats in cages in the experiment area. So what else do I want to do for that? Maybe. Let's see. Where do we think No. Yeah. No, I'll just pass it on. I don't have a good idea right now. So on to you, Tad.
Okay. Let's add some details to some scenes. Uh, hmm, well, there's a resurrection scene in episode 6, which honestly kind of, brings a question of whatever happens in 7 if 6 is resurrection. Uh, yeah, we have the resurrection, and let's establish who interrupts them. Oh yeah, I think it would be the new headmaster,
Oh, cool.
and he gives them something. So interrupted by headmaster, and oh yeah, she gives them a knife with like a pocket knife with blood on it.
Is this really a different scene, or is it an edit of the details of the previous scene?
Oh
That's adding
yeah.
the detail to the yeah. That's adding detail to the scene. Yeah, I'm giving it to the resurrection scene.
Oh, well, I'm just like, that's scene 1 and you're typing in scene 2.
No, sorry. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it should be scene 1. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
Never mind. Yeah,
I think that the
I just scrolled
reveal.
down and started. Yeah, I started typing it in the wrong place. That's
You're
uh,
absolutely fine. Yeah, I'm definitely down for the details you were adding. I was just like, I think this is the same scene, question
yeah. Yeah,
mark.
no, I was just typing in the wrong place. And yeah, she gives them a knife with blood on it. And then to a different scene. Uh, let's go to Ray's mother visiting campus. And intertwine things more. She wants Ray to join the sorority
Oh, that's
she
good.
was a member of. I have no idea where this goes, but and that's it.
Cool. I think it's Kaya's turn.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm torn. I think. Um. I'll add a scene to episode 2, scene 1. I think as another plot beat, Beverly releases some of these trapped birds, revealing hidden warmth. And I think in order to make also scene 1 of episode 2 more impactful, I think I'll add another detail to episode 1 that initially establishes Beverly as someone who is antagonistic.
Yeah.
So I think Beverly comes around the dorms doing recruitment drive. Ends up in an argument with Leonora. And is condescending to her. And those are my 2 details.
Cool, my turn. Yeah, I think I will add a needle drop there. Let's do, what's it called? Just want to get the title right. Check. Bird on the Wire with Leonard Cohen. Oops, where am I? There. For that scene when she's releasing the birds. And I think for the resurrection scene, we should have some cool visual there. Yeah, I think the resurrection is in stark black and white. That's kind of like signaling the mystical, magical breaking of the barrier between life and death, sort of thing. Cool, Tad.
Yeah, I think we're not using synopsises, and also, as I said, we have nothing for the episode 7 if we resurrected episode 6. So
Yeah, we need
I'm just
something
gonna
there.
establish that it's a whole episode flashback
Oh.
to Scarlet's and Roman. Time. What's the name of this school? So
We haven't named it. No.
Okay. Where is it written? Okay. At the college. And well, and I think that I will add theme to episode 4, which is like distant past of the school. Since we have the ghost books and the sorority being like witches or something. And yeah, that was me trying to fill out something we don't fill in nearly.
Cool. Kaya.
Yeah. I think do. I think I will add to episode 6. Sorry. Let me backtrack. What role should I take? I think I'm taking staff writer once more. I think I think in episode 5, scene 1, in episode 5 is Leonora breaks into Mr. Barrett's room at the college, and finds the evidence she needs to prove that Roman and him are the same, or rather, that her brother has possessed Mr. Barrett. So I think that is one detail. I think this is so that's one plot beat, or rather, actually, no. I think that is the summary of scene 1. That is the summary of scene 1, and then I think 2. I think that at the end of episode 6, scene 3, I think the summary of that scene is that Mr. Lawrence breaks the magical ward over the maze, and which means that both Esme and Jamie can escape, as well as whatever, and more than, I think, is the phrasing, and just them. Mr. Lawrence breaks the magical ward over the maze, which means that both Esme and Jamie can escape, and more than just them. So there's other things in there that get out.
Yeah. The viewers will be very frustrated about having this final episode being the flashback, but I think that's really cool. We have this big exciting events in episode 6, and they expect to get a resolution in episode 7, but they don't get that because that's for next season.
Yeah, I just thought like, what? I mean, they had to have season 3, like, greenlit, because otherwise, yeah, they wouldn't do that,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Did you do 2 things, or do you want to do another?
I did 2 things. I did the summary of scene 5, scene 1 of episode 5, and then the summary of episode 6, scene 3.
Cool. Then I think I'm going to add to the first episode of the finale, before we get, like, at the cold open, is repetition of the final shot of episode 6, cut to, and how far back would this be? This would be like 2 years ago or something. 2 years previous. That's the tease there. And I think what else do I want to add as staff writer? We should have something with. I want to involve the arts teacher a bit more, who doesn't have a name yet. Who would go to arts class? Leonora?
Ayana is a journalist. Ayana was the journalism student
Yeah.
who works for the student paper.
It could be like a photography class, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that. Yeah, let's see. We have the fight between Mr. Klein and the arts professor is in episode 4. So I think we have almost nothing in episode 4. So this could be an Ayana episode because we also have his relationship with Beverly. So I think in scene 1, Ayana is taking a photography class for the arts professor, who finds out that they are trying to resurrect Scarlet, and that sort of triggers the fight. Then those were my 2 things. Tad.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna continue with scene 1, episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
In close reference to first scene of first season, Scarlet first arrives and meets Roman and Jeremy.
Oh, yeah. Who's Jeremy?
Well, that's for anyone else to establish, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's just a new character in the last in the WoW flashback last episode, guys.
Yeah.
You
No, that's
take the
cool.
worst
Classic.
thing here. I'm so
I
sorry.
just wasn't sure if I was missing someone we had.
Yeah,
we had
Jeremy is
introduced.
gonna be important in the first season, okay, guys?
Yeah. That's cool.
I don't know how and why, but
No.
and yeah, I have
That's
one
fine.
more thing. And oh wait, I'm sorry. Well, okay, you know what? I will pass. I don't have anything else now.
Cool, Kaya.
Yeah. I think. I will do some story editor here. I'd like to add a plot thread conflict to the season finale, which is that plot thread conflict, exploration of Scarlet and Roman's first and last days at the college. That's the plot thread. Well, actually, what's a better way to describe this? Plot thread / conflict. Everything is leading up to Scarlet and Roman being murdered on campus.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that's what that is. And then I'd like to add, I think I think the plot thread of episode 3 is tension ramps up within the students' friend group. No, actually, how do I? Sorry, let me delete that. Give me 1 second. Pondering. Actually, I think there's something else I can add here. I think also to the season finale, we will I think I will add a secondary plot thread and conflict here, which is that the I think the temporary headmaster master no, never mind. Skip me. I think that's the only thing I want to add.
Cool. Then it's my turn. I'm wondering, do we want Beverly to be involved in the resurrection?
I would be happy to add her in, but I think we would definitely have to add more details about her bonding with the group more.
Yeah. I'm wondering if we want to put her in there to show that she's like part of the core group now, or do we want to keep her out to have some kind of contrast there? Maybe she's doing something else at the same time.
Oh, that could
maybe
be interesting.
Maybe she's helping Mr. Lawrence.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her. That they seem like they could be a fun pair of characters to play off of each other. He's very grumpy. I feel like maybe just because he looks grumpy in the picture, and her being the mean girl. That could be. I think they could be fun together. So let's. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to be staff writer, and I think in scene 3 in episode 2, when Mr. Lawrence is setting up his lab or experiment thing, I think Beverly is helping Mr. Lawrence with the lab setup, and then in the final scene of episode 6, when he breaks the ward, I want Beverly to be involved in this, but is she trying to stop him? Is she helping him? Does she get into trouble? I just put her there. I just put her in. I just named characters for that scene. We have Mr. Lawrence and we have Beverly. We have Esme and Jamie because those were already established. Yeah, I'm just putting her in there.
Yeah.
That was my things. Tad.
All right. Let's do the casting director thing. First of all, I will establish a fact about Jordan Peele's character,
Mhm.
and that is that he was Roman's mentor,
Cool.
and then I can name him
Yep.
as Mr. Avery Greer. And then I can also give one other person something. Uh, you know what? Let's put something on its head, because I can give the head librarian core drive, and it is watch the school that took so much from him burn.
Oh wow. Cool.
And yeah, that's it.
All right.
Kaya.
Yeah. I'll take up staff writer. I'm going to add I'm going to add a summary of episode 5, scene 2, which is Beverly messes up in biolab, which leads to Mr. Lawrence dragging her aside to talk. She tries to ice him out, but a confession of his own struggles, his own current struggles.
Tad,
Ted, you
Tad,
are.
you're not muted, so
Okay, so yes. So the episode summary, the scene summary of episode 5, scene 2 is Beverly messes up in biolab, which leads to Mr. Lawrence dragging her aside to talk. She tries to ice him out, but a confession of his own current struggles leads to her opening up as well. So the plot beat here is this is the moment where Mr. Lawrence shares that shares that he's been through 2 divorces. He's been through 2 divorces. Beverly confesses about her secret relationship with Ayana being found out by Ayana's friends. Confesses about her relationship problems, and the book she can't stop thinking about, and the sorority chronicle she can't stop thinking about. How do I? Yeah, and the chronicle on the founder of the school she can't stop thinking about. There we go. So yeah, that's what I got. That's 2 things.
cool. I think I'd like to add some kind of bonding moment for the friend group. Where would that be? I think episode 4, maybe, before we begin like the ramp up to the resurrection and all of that. So episode 4. Oh wait, we have the discovery of the relationship. Yeah,
That could be
maybe.
scene 2. I think I made that one. If you want to move it, we want to move it up.
No, I think those could fit together.
right.
I think I'll just move the thing you wrote down a bit, because I think there's something that happens before that in the scene.
Perfect.
And I think they are in the library. Yeah. The friend group is in the library after hours, lying on their backs on a big table, watching the stars through the skylight. And then something happens that reveals the relationship in some way. So that's a thing. Ooh, I want to do something with Ray's mother. She wants Ray to join the sorority where she was a member. Let's see, and that's Ming-Na Wen, who plays her.
Yeah, who else, obviously.
Yeah. I kind of want her and Mr. Lawrence to have just like a moment. It doesn't lead anywhere, but there's just a thing there, just to have him have that. Yeah. Ray's mother and Mr. Lawrence have a moment as they pass in the hallway. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's okay. So season 4, he's Ray's stepfather now. Okay, yeah, I've seen this.
And then season 5, he's divorced again.
Okay, that's okay. Season 3, he's her stepfather. Season 4, he's divorced again. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We can make this happen.
Yeah, let's do more visual things. First of all, when there's when Ava is at the photography class, there is a bunch of snakes prepared to be drawn. Yes, a bunch of snakes in terrarium prepared to be drawn in the next class.
Oh, cool.
In art, yeah. And, in case the viewers didn't catch it, like you have to use it a few more times. And see. Well, and you know what? The whole thing takes place in the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say that for the flashback episode, we have jazz and swing play in the background to properly communicate that this is in the past, in I guess It could be like, 59, 60, 50, 59, 61 or something could be the years. So, now we are still in the 50s, so Jazz have to play. And yeah, those were my two visuals needle drops.
Yeah, should I go?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. I think I'd like to add I'll clean up scene 1 of episode 6. I think it ends with Scarlet alive again, and Ray leans down to actually, yeah, I think it ends with Scarlet alive again. All of the students tackle her in a hug, but Ray is the one who holds her. Yeah. And then I'll add one more detail, which is that I think to scene 3 of the same episode, I think that the plot beat is that Beverly Beverly was invited to help with the maze by Mr. Lawrence because it would give her answers to the questions she had. I think it's Beverly was invited to help with Ways by Mr. Lawrence because she can finally find answers about the school if she does. So that's my two.
Cool. I have been up since early this morning, and I feel like I'm starting to lose focus here. But let's do. So I'm going to have to close this down soon. But let's do at least one more round, just filling out if we have something special we want to add, something the really important bit that we feel is missing. And I think I want to name an episode. Let's see. We have. No, I'm not going to do that because I don't have a good idea. Let's see. I want to add in the. Let's tie something to Mr. Klein. He wants to watch the school burn. I think he is messing with Mr. Lawrence experiment, and that's why the war breaks badly. Instead of him just freeing Esme, it collapses.
I have an idea for something in scene 2 of episode 6, for the record.
Cool. I think this is just part of scene 3 there.
Yes, I just wanted to say.
Cool. I think that's all I have for now. So I'll pass on to Tad.
Yeah, so you know what? I have at least one good episode name for an episode. Which episode I thought it should be? I think it's gonna be fitting for, well, all those are very loosely fitting anyway. But I think for episode 4, the name should be Orbit.
Oh, cool.
And oh yeah, and you know what? Let's just fill two names. And episode 5 is Gravity.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
Kaya.
Yeah, staff writer. Here's what I'm going to add. To episode 2 of to episode 6, scene 2. I'm going to make a summary for this episode, which is whilst at the same exact time of the other two scenes, a mysterious figure roams the dorms. They feed on students and faculty alike with Fang. So we have a montage of a mysterious figure roaming the zones. They feed on students and faculty alike with Fang, but there is no blood. What are they taking from the victims?
Ooh. Spooky.
And then I think episode 7, season finale, scene 3, summary. Roman and Scarlet are killed. Their bodies thrown in the lake. Roman promises before Roman truly dies. We hear him promising that him and Scarlet will come back to take revenge.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go.
Cool. Yeah, I feel like we have. We could fill out more details, but I feel like we have the shape of the season at this point. And like I said, I need to go to bed.
Yeah, if your energy is flagging.
Yeah. Most of my focus, I feel like I'm not keeping track of what's going on anymore. So, I think we should end it here. It was great playing with both of you, and you are both coming back next session, where we will probably have a fourth player as well. So that will be good. Cool. See you next week.
See
Yeah,
you.
sounds good.